Hey, currency kings and queens, I wanted to go over a chart analysis with y'all that I am currently in on GJ. I just wanted to show y'all how I set up the market this morning. So what I did was, let me take this off. As y'all can see on the daily, I had a downtrend and I noticed that it had started trending above, but we had a pullback. See the red candle there? So let me show y'all how I interpreted that and how it worked or is working currently for me with GJ. And we'll see if it plays out, because we all know not everything is what it is for a long time at all in the market. So on the daily time frame, we were definitely in a downtrend before we had the rejection at the support level here. What happened was, after that support level, I got a bullish candle and we started on an uptrend and broke above the 200 moving average. So on the daily, that would deem us in an uptrend. So what I did is, with the analysis of having an uptrend, I dropped down to the lower time frames and I marked up my chart, which is, I had on the 4-hour, a demand zone here, which I may still be right. So I had a demand zone that I drew in for it to continue up. But we don't know if this is the demand zone that's going to hold. But look at the trend line, y'all. It's breaking that trend line. So when I want to see if that trend line is going to hold, I go down to my lower time frames. 15-minute, look at the trend line, it broke. As soon as that trend line broke, because remember, I went in with a bias of it being me going long today. I went in with that bias. It stopped me out because, sometimes we don't get all of our trades correct. Currently, I am in with a sell. So after it broke and closed on the lower time frame below that trend line, it was this candle here, I got in for a sell. So just remember that time risk management and top-down analysis on your times is critical when you're in the trade. There was some news released today which affected all of this as well. I thought maybe it was going to go fill some imbalances or, pick up liquidity, but it kept going down. So this could be a retracement. But what I'm looking at on this current sell that broke this trend line, and look at the moving average, y'all. It's trending below the moving average. So on the lower time frames, because of the retracement that I'm seeing on the daily, I am going to sell on the lower time frames because it's in a retracement. So retracements, I'm going to sell. So with it breaking below this trend line here, I'm going to look for it to continue down to the next level of support, which will be right here. And the reason y'all see this other box as well, let me change these box colors so y'all can not get confused. So on the 30-minute, because I look at various time frames throughout the trades when I'm in them so that I can see if there's any changes. So if you look on the lower time frame and you're trading on the higher time frame, the lower time frame will give you a key if the trend is about to change or if the trend has changed, or if there's a retracement that you can get in for a reverse of whatever you're trying to trade. So if you're trying to go long on the long term and there's a retracement, you'll look at the lower time frames and go short. So there's a complicated situation when you're trading Forex, but if you can understand how the market actually moves and drop down to those lower time frames, you'll get a lot of knowledge. So I'll mark my support, my next level of support for GJ, since it broke the time frame, to be in this area here. And I mark areas. There's not a specific number that I'm going to mark, and as long as it's in that area, usually I'll take profit whenever I can see that profit's going to be taken. So what I'm looking for on this current candle right here with GJ on the 30-minute, I trade the 15, but I kind of toggle between 15 and 30. I'm looking for this candle to close below the trend line. That'll secure that it is continuously in this downtrend. It could retrace a little bit and go back up just to close gaps, but if you see, those gaps are closing as it's going. So, and then I think last night I was looking at the chart and saw that it was at a high as well. It's like at a monthly high. And then going back in history, the previous high from back in June of 2015, that was a while ago. So this is the highest we've been in years for GJ. So we were looking for a reversal. I don't know if this is going to turn into that, but I do know on the daily, we can see that this trend here that's up is either retracing back. On the daily, when the day ends, I want to see if this is going to break the trend line that I have here. So you just have to know how to work with the market, y'all. I just wanted to come here and just give y'all some pointers on what I'm in for today. So what I would do here, this green box, like I was saying before, it was a consolidation area. So in the green box, it consolidated. This was the support for this candle breaking through. And if you see, this one wicked, but it went back up, so it didn't close below this support here. So since this candle broke and stayed, it broke and closed below the consolidation area that I drew up. That also gave me confirmation to get into this trade. So what I'm looking for, y'all, is, let's draw my box here. This stop loss area is way too big for my comfort. So what I typically do in situations like this, where it is a break, is I just draw it down to about right here, because that's the last area that has a gap. So there's a gap here. It could go up there and retrace to fill that imbalance, but I still look for it to go down. So let's see if this trade plays out, y'all. This is what I'm currently in right now as we speak, and I have my take profits and my stop losses already set on my chart in MT5, but let's just see. I'm excited. So if y'all can drop a comment below, let me know what you're in for today. The confirmations I have in this particular trade is it broke the trend line on the lower time frame. It's trending below the 200 EMA. It broke the consolidation support zone that I had drawn up. And on the higher time frame, there is a red candle that shows that there is either a retracement starting to happen or in the process of happening, or possible reversal. So we have to still see how that daily time frame closes. Those are the confirmations that I had to get into this GJ trade. If it plays out, that's wonderful. When it starts getting close to this area where I'm going to take profit, I'll look at it. I'll just probably let it hit today just because of how things played out. But let's just see. I think GJ is probably going to continue down. I may leave a runner, but I just wanted to come and let y'all see how this played out. Thank y'all for tuning in, and let me know what you got in today for trades, and let's make this money, y'all. Talk to you soon. Okay, y'all, what I'm doing here is looking at the different time frames just to get a heads up on any potential changes while I'm in the trade. So that's what you see here. That's why there's a lot of changes in the screen and zones, different zones being drawn up. It's kind of what I do to just stay up on the trade during the trade while I'm in it. As you can see, it built a level of support and then continued down, and it is about to hit our take profit, y'all. For those of you that stayed in this trade with me and was able to get in on some profits for today, good job. Hopefully you stick in it with me until the next trade comes up, but GJ was a hit today. I'm also drawing a different zone, if you can see below with the anticipation that it may continue down to that next support area here. So just stay up, y'all. I'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.